All right, so yeah, I actually, hey everybody. So I started out just staying in my car here and there when I would rent out my house on Airbnb for a lot of money. But it actually, recently it's become a permanent thing. I've been living in my car for about 2 months. I thought I was going to be living out of town for the summer, so I got a subletter who's here for another month or so, and I thought about getting myself a sublet now that I ended up being in town, but I realized that I actually have a lot of reasons why I prefer living in the car. And so, yeah, in a separate video, I'll share some tips and tricks and like what my methods are, because it is something that I've had to put thought into and I've kind of refined over time. But right now, I just want to share some of the reasons why I actually like it, because when I tell people that I live in my car, a lot of people think, oh, it must be like down and out or like down my luck or whatever. And that's not true. My job is actually going well. I'm doing fine. I'm feeling good. But yeah, there actually are some benefits to it, and it's not something that's out of necessity. So yeah, I mean, the first thing I did put on my list is the money saved, which is not a big factor because I can afford a place if I want to, but it does feel good. I was paying $1,600 a month in rent and then around $200 more in utilities, so that's about $1,800 a month. And yeah, that's just saved, so I mean, that feels good. One thing I like too, I didn't have a problem with this at my house that I'm renting, but in an apartment or something, you don't have to worry about noisy neighbors or people stomping around or playing music or TV. So yeah, wherever I end up parking at night, I can find a quiet place. If for some reason it's not quiet, you can just move. You're not stuck. You're not locked into a lease where you have to stick anything out. I also like that living in the car requires me to be more innovative. I do have to think more creatively about how to structure my day, where to park, how to be discreet. Yeah, I have, I guess, a few things, like I use a water pick to floss my teeth at night, and I figured out how to get like a battery that'll power a little kettle, as well as the water pick itself, so I can have warm water to floss my teeth with. Yeah, I've had to think, at first I would just sleep in the back seat and kind of curled up, but I realized, you know, now that this is more long-term, maybe I could do better than that, and so I had to think of a few options. I thought about taking out the front seat, but then I realized just folding down the back of the rear seats, I can actually fit a almost full-size mattress just laying on the trunk, and I don't feel like I'm like curled up at all. I can totally stretch out, and it's really comfortable. I also, on the windows, you see that, I got these like screens, so if it's hot out, I can just roll those down. It makes it darker, so it's more private, and also keeps bugs out. Let's see if I have my kettle here. Actually, I can show you. Well, I guess I can't turn it, but yeah, here's the kettle that I have. It's really nice. It has a top, it's so it doesn't spill. And then this is the battery that I got, and it can actually charge up in the car or inside or whatever, and then it lasts for quite a while and can power all my electronics. I also do like, for now, it's kind of just like my little secret, I guess, living in my car. Like I am feeling more confident about it, and I feel like I can explain why I actually like it, and that it's not something that is necessarily like odd or whatever. But I like that just like my immediate family knows about it, but no one else really does. So yeah, I like having like, yeah, just a little secret, and thinking like, oh, I live like a normal life. People wouldn't suspect that I live in my car. I also find that living in my car gives me like a more just natural and healthy sleep schedule. Like I guess when I'm home, I'll end up watching TV or like going on social media or whatever, and then I end up staying up late, and then at a certain point it's harder to fall asleep, but yeah, now I just, once I get in the car, I set up my bed and I do all my like nighttime routine. I'll be ready for bed. I don't have any distractions. It's dark, and yeah, I've been sleeping well. And then also in the morning I'll tend to wake up a little earlier, because you wake up when the sun comes out and it gets a little warmer, and so yeah, it just keeps me on like a more consistent and I think natural sleep schedule. Another reason is I like the freedom of it. Yeah, I don't feel tied down. I can yeah, I could move if I wanted to. Like, just when I wake up in the morning, I can hit the road right away. There's no time. Another thing I like about it is it does make me plan my days a little bit better and think about what things would be the most useful to do. And so I actually get out and do more things. I make more plans. I go to more places that I might not do if I could just sit around at home. And so for that reason too, I think of it more like I sleep in my car, not I live in my car, because I actually end up out and about most of the time and just come back to the car if I need to drive somewhere or sleep. And yeah, also this makes me take not only like group activities or seeing friends and people, but I take advantage of some of the like free resources around, like libraries and things like that, and those are a really nice place to just be out and about. And yeah, I'll also get more meals out too, and I eat well that way, and I feel like I can spend a little bit more on things like that since I am saving on rent. Another thing is that, like, yeah, I guess I store some of my stuff at a locker at the gym, and some of it I store at my office, but everything that I would need at like any given moment I have right on me in the car. So that's nice to have all my essentials right here. I'm never like looking too long for anything because it's got to be somewhere in the car if it's something that I need. Yeah, and then I also, I guess my final reason is just I do, like, yeah, I just use my time in the day more efficiently. I'll start the day quicker. Once I wake up, I don't want to like linger around for too long, because I do have to stay a little bit discreet with where I park. So I usually wake up, I fold up my bed, and then I'll drive somewhere else to do my morning routine. Yeah, so these are all the reasons I like it. I'll share another video, like I said, with tips and tricks, but yeah, it's going well. I honestly, I mean, yeah, I don't have to do this. I could get a place, but I could see myself doing this for a long time. All right, I'll see you later. Bye.